All right, guys. So we got to talk about some extremely sad news as we lost a Patriot last night. As Diamond from Diamond and Silk has died at the young age of 51. Suddenly, she passed away. And again, this is a terrible, sad moment for those of us in the conservative movement, the MAGA movement. She was an icon. She was a great entertainer. She was very happy. She brought a lot of joy to this movement, and this is absolutely terrible. Okay, Diamond and Silk were inspirations for me in regards to their bravery to come out, so to speak, being black and conservative. They were some of the OGs to support Trump back when he declared his candidacy in 2016, when nobody really wanted to support Trump. They came out hard in support of Trump. And from there, they just kind of blew up and they became icons in this space, and they were loved by everybody in this space. So it seems. And, there's an outcry of support and condolences for them and their family, as again, Diamond of that duo has died at the age of 51. So in this video, I'm going to talk about Trump's reaction to this. I'm going to play a video of a post by people that knew of them. There's a lot of posts on social media of people who met Diamond and so interacted with them and just how great they were as people. And then obviously, of course, we're going to get into the left wing, the liberal reaction to this, because unsurprisingly, they are politicizing this in some ways, kind of celebrating her death, like the left always tends to do when people who they disagree with politically pass away. They try to politicize it, and then they low-key celebrate it. And then when they get backlash, they want to pretend like, oh, I wasn't trying to politicize it, or I wasn't trying to imply anything, when that's totally what they were trying to do. So without further ado, we're going to read about Trump's response. We're going to read a little bit more information about them, and then we're going to just get into this. Donald Trump is mourning the death of entertainer Diamond Lynnette Hardaway, best known as one half of the duo Diamond and Silk, after her death Monday night at age 51. The unexpected death of Hardaway, one of Trump's most ardent supporters, was labeled, quote, really bad news for Republicans by the president. Quote, really bad news for Republicans and frankly all Americans, Trump wrote on True Social. Our beautiful Diamond of Diamond and Silk has just passed away at her home in the state she loves so much, North Carolina. Referring to Hardaway as Magnificent Diamond, the ex-president said her sister Silk, Henitha Rochelle Hardaway, was with her all the way, and at her passing, there was no better team anywhere or at any time, Trump added. Yeah, so again, this is, terrible. Obviously, her sister must really be, in a really bad space right now, considering how they were so close, and again, they were so happy together. They seemed like they spent all their time together. They were two peas in a pod. Losing a sibling that close at, again, such a young age of 51 is it is terrible to think about. Diamond and Silk rose to fame during Trump's 2016 presidential campaign after they sensationally switched from lifelong Democrats to hardcore Republicans after Trump's White House bid was announced a year earlier. The vloggers became social media stars and frequent Fox News guests throughout Trump's tenure as commander-in-chief, including appearances with Trump in the Oval Office. Quote, there was no better team anywhere or at any time. Diamond's death was totally unexpected. Probably her big and precious heart just plain gave out. Rest in peace, our magnificent Diamond. You will be greatly missed, he concluded. A Give, Send, Go page has been set up in her honor. A message on the page reads, the world just lost a true angel and warrior patriot for freedom, love, and humanity. Quote, Diamond blazed a trail founded on her passion and love for the entire race of humanity. The message continues, the memory of her passing should forever remain in our hearts in this time of grief. Please respect the privacy of Diamond's family, but remember and celebrate the gift that she gave all of us. Hardaway's health sparked concern back in November after the duo's official Twitter account pleaded with fans to pray for her. Yeah, so apparently she had been experiencing some health issues, and we're going to talk a little bit more about that in a minute. But first, I want to play this quick video here from Roger Stone, okay? Who highlighted Diamond and Silk's greatest moments. And I think this video is kind of an embodiment of what they were about and what they brought to the table, which was just joy and love and happiness. And I appreciate Roger for putting this out there, because I do think that this is what they were about, and I think that this is how she wants to be remembered, right? She really wants to be remembered as somebody that brought, I think, joy and happiness into the world. And I think Roger Stone did a good thing by putting this out here.
I don't get my news from CNN for the same reason I don't eat out of the toilet.
Yeah, I mean, laughing, having fun, enjoying life. I mean, that was them. I mean, it really was. That's how I remember them, and I'm pretty sure that's how she would want to be remembered. So with that being said, of course, we got to talk about the left-wing reaction to this, as obviously these people are heartless, they're soulless, and they immediately try to politicize this the same way they did with Herman Cain when he passed away. They immediately want to make this political to try to score points. And again, it's just disgusting. Like, for example, this tweet here from Marc Lamont Hill, who, as far as I know, is unemployed. Apparently, according to his profile, he's employed by BET. Right. Seems to be a pity hire here. Okay. After, the network, Black News Tonight folded. But he says, Diamond of the right-wing Trump-loving duo, Diamond and Silk, has died in late November. She was hospitalized due to COVID-19. The duo was fired by Fox News a couple years ago for spreading misinformation about COVID-19 and vaccines. You cannot script this stuff. So again, he's insinuating here that she died from COVID, when the family has not reported that to be the case at all. We don't know why she died. We don't know if COVID had anything to do with it. I don't even know if she was hospitalized due to COVID, but she was having some health issues. And this guy is putting this out here, basically talking about how you can't make this stuff up. Again, trying to score political points here. Oh, they were spreading misinformation about COVID-19 and the vaccines, as if that justifies her dying, right? Again, you don't know. Marc knows he doesn't know, but he puts this out here anyways, and he gets flamed for it. For example, wow, it sounds like you're insinuated that she died from C-19 and that you're taking great pleasure in that. You're absolutely disgusting. Did you script developing deep vein thrombosis and almost dying of a clot-induced heart attack after getting vaxxed? Because that fits the script a lot more neatly than this story does. Yeah, so Marc at one point had gotten blood clots, and he almost died. And at the time, I think I made a video about it, and I actually wished him well. I don't think I speculated why he got blood clots. Okay, I'll try to make a political point out of it, out of just simply saying, yeah, I don't think people should be politicizing COVID and trying to basically insinuate why somebody died, again, for political gain and points, like he's doing. Okay. Yeah, the kind and compassionate left. Yeah, absolutely. Not kind and compassionate at all. So he tries to do a walk back here after getting flamed. He says, I find no pleasure in Diamond's death. She was a human being. She was loved. I wish comfort for those who are grieving her passing. Still, as a public figure, her life and passing will be analyzed. The potential ironies connected to her death are noteworthy and frankly sad. Again, you don't know any potential ironies because you don't know how she died, right? You don't know, which he admits here in the next tweet. I have no idea how she died. Again, so if you have no idea how she died, why even put out this tweet? Why put it out if you don't know? If you don't know, why put it out? Again, the compassionate left here. And I don't claim to know her vaccination status. So you don't know her vaccination status, and you don't know why she died, right? So again, why are you saying this stuff? I would, however, find it sadly ironic if Diamond died from anything related to COVID, especially if it was preventable. like Herman Cain, she would have paid an unnecessarily heavy price. Well, the vaccines weren't out when Herman Cain died. So I'm not necessarily sure how preventable it was for Herman Cain, since, nothing seemed to stop the spread, right? To be quite honest with you, no matter what we did, at some point he was going to get it. So again, this guy, anyways, there's a reason why Black News Tonight and his show folded, right? Why this guy can't garner any type of real audience, okay? There's a reason why. He's not the only one. You have this other left-wing lunatic activist here, Bishop Talbert Swan, who says, Lynnette Hardaway, a.k.a. Diamond, from the MAGA Trump-supporting duo Diamond and Silk, died from contracting what she called a hoax, better known as COVID-19. The irony is palpable. Yeah, so again, here we go. Another leftist falsely going out here and saying that she died from COVID-19 without any information coming out here from the family yet, as of the making of this video, that is, that she actually died from COVID-19. But again, it doesn't stop these people from trying to score political points. Yeah, I mean, I think it's again, yes, COVID is real, but again, regardless of what they said about COVID, okay, that's, again, why do this, right? If somebody I disagree with politically died, I don't think I'm going to come out here and start trying to dance on their grave to score political points. I'm going to give my condolences, and that's it, right? I'm going to move on from it. I'm not going to try to score points. I don't know why people play with death like this so much. It really does bother me. MAGA/anti-vaxxer Diamond of Diamond and Silk has died of COVID. Please, people, protect yourselves and get vaccinated. COVID is still killing 2,000 Americans a week. Because people ignore it does not mean that has gone away. Michael J. Stern. So this guy is putting out, a tweet. He's a USA Today guy, Chicago Tribune, The Guardian, falsely stating without any evidence that she died from COVID. Okay, we don't know that yet. And then you have this guy right here, Andrew Zimmerman, who is a blue check leftist as well. He says, some of the saddest news each day, reports of COVID deniers, those who thought it was a myth, dying of COVID. Lynnette Hardaway, a.k.a. Diamond, from the MAGA Trump-supporting duo Diamond and Silk, died from contracting what she frequently called a hoax. Please stop believing the lies. Yeah, so, yeah, COVID is real, but do you know that that's what she died of? If you don't know that, then why are you jumping to these conclusions? Why are you trying to politicize it? Even if they did come out and say that she died of it, why do this? Like, what do you gain from this? No, serious question. Like, what do you actually gain from this? People have their minds made up about this virus. They got their minds made up about the vaccine. I don't know why people do this, right? I really don't know why when people die or tragic events happen to people instantly start to try to speculate, oh, okay, is it this, is it that? It's like, look, I think that it is fair to talk generally about, okay, what's happening with these vaccines or what's happening with the virus, right? But every time something happens, the first thing people do is try to jump to some conclusion about why it happened. I don't think that benefits or helps the conversation. You can have that conversation outside of using somebody's death to try to highlight something that, honestly, again, really, we don't even know as of yet if the cause of death is what people are saying that it is. And it's really sad, this is where we're at in these times politically, is when people, use death for political gain. It really is. So with that being said, again, rest in peace to Diamond of Diamond and Silk. This is a terrible, tragic loss for all Americans, especially the conservative movement. She will be missed. She and her sister brought a lot of joy and excitement and fun to this movement. And, she'll live on in our memories forever. So prayers and condolences go out to the family. Let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, share a Black conservative perspective. Peace.